Hello everyone, this is my day 3 video, and I just had a few things I wanted to talk about today. My day was going pretty good. Had no problems during my day. It's kind of relaxing. Watched a Halloween movie with my kids, made some food, took some calls for work, and tried to relax. Now, for those of you who know, I had explained that I suffer from anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder. I don't always know what my triggers are going to be. Sometimes, it'll just come out of nowhere, where I'll start crying out of nowhere, or I feel like my heart is racing really fast out of nowhere, or I'll get the feeling like something bad's going to happen to me. I can't control it all of the time. And like I said, I don't know what necessarily triggers it. But today, about an hour ago, I figured out one of my triggers. So, I have 4 kids. My older 2 are from one previous relationship. My younger 2 are from another previous relationship, which was also my marriage that I had recently got out of with divorce. Sorry if I talk a little funny, because I'm feeling anxious right now and my heart is racing out of my chest and it's hard to breathe. My younger 2 kids' father calls me and he complains that child support is taking more money than what they should be taking. That he got a second job, and I guess they found out that he got a second job and they're taking more money out. I told him, we'll call child support and, see what's going on. Tell them that, you're already having child support taken out of, one job. He's like, oh, that's besides the point. You need to take me off of child support and I'll pay you by hand. So, mind you, for years, I tried to do it that way. I'm not the type of baby mom where, I'm automatically running to the courthouse for child support. No. I gave my kids' fathers opportunities time and time again to just go buy the stuff for their kids, or just give me money themselves. I've given them all kinds of options to help. Even my own sister has been a third party where she's even tried to set up a bank account to where he can pay child support. He left his own kids stranded for years and didn't bother to pay a dime. Didn't bother to help them or buy anything from them. And when we recently got divorced in March, he was court-ordered to pay child support to me by hand until they start taking it out of his checks. So we got divorced in March. You think April, May, June, July, August. So for 4 months he had to pay me by hand, and then starting August it'd come out of his checks. Well, for the month of June and July, he decided, I'm not just going to give, her any money at all. And when August came and I had asked nicely, hey, I need your help to get, either school clothes and I'll get the supplies, or you get the supplies and I'll get the clothes, he told me no. He told me he wasn't going to help me. He made up so many different excuses of why he couldn't help me, but yet he was out there doing all kinds of different things. Now, I don't like to bash my kids' fathers because I made the choice to lay down with them, and I made the choice to have children with them. But anyone who knows me knows that I've given my kids' fathers plenty of opportunities to be good dads. And when I had to take it to the court system, now I look like the bad person. I look like the bitch. I'm greedy. I'm this. No, I'm not. I'm trying to do what's in the best interest of our children. We both made babies, so we're both supposed to be financially responsible for them. Child support, some people think is, the baby mama is taking it for this, and that. Child support is supposed to be a 50-50 thing. You're supposed to keep a roof over your kids' head, food in their mouths, clothes in their backs, whatever they need for school, whatever, entertainment or extracurricular. That's what it's for. And that's what I use it for. I don't use my child support from my kids' fathers for me at all, because I work and I can take care of me. But I need help to take care of them. That's all that I've asked, was for them to take care of their children with me. Help me. But yet my kid's father's over here screaming and yelling at me over the phone because child support came after him, and they're telling him that he has to pay all this money, and then we're supposed to go to court, and he's acting like all of a sudden he don't know that we're supposed to go to court next month. And he's calling me greedy once again. I told him, you know what? I'm sorry that you feel the way that you do, but if you would have handled your responsibilities like a man was supposed to from the jump, we wouldn't be going through this. If you would have, co-parented with me, we wouldn't be going through this. Unfortunately, I'm not taking you off of child support so we could go backwards to where you give me excuses of why you can't give me money or why you can't help your kids. Like, I'm not going backwards. I'm trying to move forwards and better my kids' lives. And it really makes me anxious because he was one of my relationships where he was verbally abusive to me. And he screamed at me and yelled at me and called me things. And till this day, he still continues to call me names and say bad things about me. But yet, sometimes he'll even switch it up and just try to act all nice and be on my good graces. I just don't understand. I don't understand why some men have to make the mother of their children feel so shitty. Because that's how I feel right now, so shitty. Like, I'm trying to be a good mom. I'm trying to do what's best for our children, and you're yelling at me? You should be yelling at yourself. You shouldn't be trying to put me down. I'm out here working my butt off every day. Okay? I get up, I get our kids ready. I go to work all day to come home, cook, clean, and do what a mom's supposed to. And I don't complain about it. I don't complain about all the money I have to put into taking care of our children. I do it because I'm their mother, and that's what I'm supposed to do. So why are you sitting here complaining about what you're supposed to do? Like, seriously, grow up. I'm tired. I dealt with verbal abuse for so many years. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to deal with people like that anymore. That's why I rarely call their fathers, because I hate arguing with them, because it sets off something in me. It makes me have chest pains, and it makes me hard to breathe. I can't think straight. I literally had to pull over into a parking lot because I feel so crappy right now, because my anxiety's through the roof. Because every time he yells at me, it's like I get flashbacks of how he was before. And it's too much. I'm just making this quick video because I felt like I had to speak on it to let it out of me. I don't want to be bullied by a man anymore, especially my kids' fathers. I just want them to grow up and do what they're supposed to do. And it's pouring down rain right now. Like, literally pouring down rain in the parking lot I'm sitting in. Like, I wanted to make this video because I don't know if there's other mothers going through what I'm going through. I know there's a lot of women out there that say, F the baby daddies, you can do it on your own. I get it. But your children are supposed to have the support of two people, not just you. I believe in co-parenting. To be honest, my older two kids' father, he screwed me over for years, But the past, I want to say year or two now, we've been co-parenting a lot better. It's not always great, don't get me wrong, it's not always great, but we are doing a lot better than we were before. He's been helping me when I ask, when his children ask, he's been more present, and I'm proud of him, and he's even opened up to me after our oldest is 12 years, and our youngest is 10. He's even told me, you know, I feel more like a friend to my kids than I do a dad. You know, and that hit me because, and that made me cry because our oldest is 12 years old. How do you not feel like a father after 12 years? And it's probably because for a long time he wasn't in their lives. He wasn't present. He wasn't acting like a dad. He wasn't doing things a dad should do. But I'm proud of, you know, the strides that he's taking now. And yes, they're little, but I give him his props. I really do, because at least he's trying. And we are no longer arguing like we used to, you know. But I just wish my other kid's father would get on board with that. Like, I don't want to argue with you. I want to co-parent and have a healthy co-parenting relationship with you for our children. And I want us to be able to communicate without screaming and yelling and name-calling and all of that. I'm tired of that. I can't take that anymore. I did it for so many years. And for the people who know me know that I put up with more than I should. And I've dealt with a lot more than I should. You know, I'm a good person and I'm a good mother. And I don't deserve to be yelled at anymore. And I don't like the feelings that it makes me have. I don't like the fact that right now I'm sitting in my car, you know, with anxiety, with breathing and trying to keep myself from crying because it makes me so emotional that I got to go through this. And it's been so many years of going through this. Like, when is it going to stop? When are they going to get it together? Like, when is he going to get it together to be a better co-parent with me? If there are other people out there, I would love to hear your opinions on how you co-parent and, you know, the stress of co-parenting, any ideas you have for me. You know, again, this is for no judgment because I'm not a judgmental person. You know, I just make these videos because it helps me release what I'm going through or what I'm feeling and express things freely. And I want other people to be able to do the same. So thank you for watching.